Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. Today is Monday. I was about to say Tuesday. For some reason, I'm a day ahead. I've been a day ahead like all weekend. Starting this week off, I feel like it's Tuesday, but it's Monday, July the 10th, and we just got back home. We just grabbed some lunch real quick. I had to go out and get chili for our hot dogs because in the grocery haul, that's something I didn't show y'all, is because we get our chili from like a little local meat store around us, and they have like the best chili ever. So I had to wait until they were open. They're not open on the weekend. So I grabbed that. We are also almost out of jelly, so I grabbed some of that while we were there. And now we're back home. But this morning before we left, y'all, I got so much done. I just got started on one thing, and like once I got started, I was just like doing all kinds of things. I was organizing and cleaning things out, and I love when I get in the mood to do those kind of things because usually I get a lot done in just a couple of hours. So I'm going to show y'all a little bit of the organizational things I worked on this morning. It was all for homeschool stuff because our books have been like cluttered on the counters, over in corners, everywhere. So I have been needing to get everything, go through everything, get teacher stuff in my teacher's binder, get the kids stuff ready, which I'm not 100% done because I want to get all of them their individual folders for like their weekly work, but I'll work on that. I still got time to work on that. I'm going to show you a couple of things I did real quick this morning. All right, so the first thing I want to show you is this little counter right here. This is like, I'm setting in our kitchen, so this is our kitchen. Yeah. That's our living room, and this counter right here, I feel like it always gets cluttered with things, like just random things all the time. So I've had this basket for years now. I actually used to use this basket for a diaper basket when I didn't have anywhere to put diapers. And then I started using it in the closet for hair bows and different things. And today I cleaned it out. I'm gonna use it for books. So in here, the only thing that's gonna stay in this basket on this counter so that I can get to it anytime I need to is my teacher's manual. So this is my handwriting teacher manual in there. Natalie's kindergarten curriculum, that's my teacher's manual. This goes to Bethany's math. I need to take some time and cut everything out of here and just put it in Ziploc bags. My phonics and English teacher's manual. This is just a notebook that I like to jot notes down in and make menu plans and things. This is my homeschool planner for the year. And then last back here is, I put this together this morning. This is a binder I had last year. So I just took the old stuff out and put the new stuff in. So when I open it up over here, this is just like a letter saying that we are in good standing, legal homeschool people, all that stuff. But I already had these little tab dividers too from last year. So the first one is going to be mine, whatever I need to put here for me. I don't have anything there right now. And then the rest is for my elementary kids. So I've got Holly, Amy, Bethany, and Natalie. And then behind each section, all I have is their student handouts and their test. So, for example, that one was Holly's, and then back here is Amy's, all of her student handouts, and then in this little pocket, I just have her test, and the same thing for all the girls. So, that is what I have in my teacher's binder for now. And then the last thing in here is Bethany's readers that goes with her Bob Jones reading curriculum this year. So, all her little readers are right there so that we can pull them out and sit on the couch and read together. So, that is everything that's going to stay in that basket. All right, the next thing I want to show y'all is over here in our dining room. This is the table that we eat at, where we do our school, all the things. So nothing's really changed in this room. I still have my USA map on the wall, my whiteboard, and then this little thing that says, look what I did. I changed this out. I'll clean it out and put new pictures up through the year. I got that at Hobby Lobby years ago. And then down here, I put the little white rolling cart in here instead of the big black one. It takes up less space because we have a really small dining room. But for this rolling cart, the only thing I want to use this for is our Bible. So this is my Bible and that one's Josh's. And that is some of the girls. I'm going to get the other little girls to put their Bibles up here too. That way when they're in the mornings, they're doing their scripture and they're doing their copy work, they can just grab their Bible from this rolling cart here. I don't want to get them cluttered with too much stuff just because it just gets hectic and you can't find anything. And then the other two is just going to be for our laptops and then chargers. So that's pretty much the only purpose that I'm going to have for this rolling cart here. I may do like a little something here with pins. Other than that, I want to keep it pretty tidy. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to show you, it's in here in my living room. Y'all have probably noticed my homeschool cabinet in here for years now. I've had this thing forever, very handy. But I put my big black rolling cart over here beside it. Ignore that box right there. That is middle school and high school stuff. that I need to take out and sort and go through and put in binders, just like I did with my little kids. So I'll be working on that box next. But anyway, I put it over here, and I wanted the stuff that the kids were going to use every single day to be out and open instead of in this cabinet, because when it gets in this cabinet, it just happens, y'all. Like, stuff just gets disorganized, books fall over sometimes. I try to keep it as tidy as I can, but sometimes, you know, messes happen. So I don't want like their everyday stuff in this cabinet. I want extra stuff in this cabinet. And over here, I have Holly and all of her workbooks this year. Amy, Bethany, so it's 5th grade, 3rd grade, 2nd grade. And then that is just extra coloring books for my little kids to pull out and color if they want to. Natalie's workbook is actually up here on top of the cabinet. I'm kind of keeping it up here out of the way because with kindergarten, I'll definitely be working one-on-one with her. So I just keep it up here out of the way so I can just pull it down when I need to and work with her. But anyway, the top of the rolling cart, this I got off of Amazon several months ago. It came in a set of 2, a big one, and this is the smaller one. So I'm using it right now for just miscellaneous pens and pencils. Got a calculator in there. This right here is actually mine. It's got my highlighters, my pens, sticky notes, and then Answers in Genesis. I've got 2 of these books here that I'd like for us to read through this year. So I like it right here out in the open where I can see it and grab it. But for these pens and pencils, I actually have little pouches that I'm going to get all the kids, and they're going to have their own pouch with their own crayons and pencils in it. And then we'll just take those pouches individually and put it in this basket. That way they just know which one to grab out, and it's not all kind of mixed in there together. But that is kind of how I have that set up for now. But that is how I have it set up because we will be homeschooling here in our main level again. Yes, we have a extra homeschool space upstairs with table, bookshelves, and things like that. But with having lots of littles, it is just so much more convenient to be here on the main level where our kitchen is if I need to get snacks for Millie or lay her down for a nap. And then we have this big table where we can all sit together and do school if we want to. We have the couches here where we can sit and do school if we want to. So it's just, it makes more sense for us to homeschool down here. But I love having the space upstairs where I can store our extra books, things that I want out of sight, things that I might be using next year, or a lot of it too is things from last year like records and things like that that I keep up there for storage. But anyway, that's just kind of how we have it set up. What works for us, something else may work for you. I don't know. We used to, when we lived in our old house, we did have a dedicated homeschool room on our main level, which was nice because it wasn't up or downstairs. But here, it just works better in the main level where we don't have to go up and down the stairs all the time. I've actually took some of that space up there and made it into like a little playroom for the kids. I won't show that to you because it's a mess. But they have been enjoying playing with their toys up there. But I think I'm going to make myself some afternoon coffee now. But y'all tell me in the comments, do you have a dedicated homeschooling room that you school in, or do you just kind of school wherever like we are, at our dining room table, our couches, on the porch? We homeschool all kinds of places.